Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I got some breaking news. So Bitcoin actually, well, as I make this video, it's under 44K, but Bitcoin actually hit 44K. It went a little bit over 44K, then it came right back down under. So yeah, this is just just amazing. Let's look at that Bitcoin volume. Ironically, shows the volume is at negative 11%. Um, Bitcoin's market cap now is at what's that? Okay, 860 billion. Yeah, about 860 billion market cap. Yeah, we all know what the circulating supply for Bitcoin is. The max supply is 21 million, and uh, 19 million is circulation. And then allegedly, that's not including the 6 million Bitcoin that's lost forever. So yeah, guys. But Bitcoin is constantly being mined. So yeah. So that price, so that's probably always changing. But that's amazing, man. Bitcoin. Oh, it looked like it's about to go back over 40K, 44K. This is just something amazing, man. This is truly amazing. I guess we could possibly see a 45K Bitcoin sooner than I thought. Now, what I'm thinking about now is the 50,000 Bitcoin. I'm starting to think now we could possibly see a 50,000 Bitcoin probably within like a week and a half to 2 weeks. We could possibly see a 50,000 Bitcoin. But the way Bitcoin has been moving, I don't know, man. There we go, 44K. Even though it already hit 44K, but there we go again. It's probably gonna keep going back and forth from 44K to to the high 43. The high 43 is like 43,000, eight to $900 or whatever. But there we go, man. Bitcoin, this is amazing. This is history in the making right here. Altcoins is not really moving like I would have wanted. Some altcoins is already pumped, but I believe that we could possibly see an altcoin pump tonight, possibly. The thing about alts they just pump whenever they get ready, I guess. When it comes to the altcoins. Yeah, so we got true Bitcoin dominance. So yeah, dude, this bull market is started. Now, I just want to say this. Could it be possible that I wonder could it be possible that the spot Bitcoin ETF is actually already approved, but they just didn't make it public yet? Maybe they didn't make it public. Maybe they just don't want Bitcoin to go too parabolic, and make it public. Maybe they're going to make it public in January. But like I said, they've already got the uh, the spot whatever ETF. It's already been priced in already from what I'm hearing. But it seemed like it's already being priced in. Uh, See if I can pull up some crypto news. Let me see here. See if I can come up here. That's interesting. Okay. See, I'm trying to make sure I can get recent news. It says right here Bitcoin crosses 42, but we already crossed 44K. So this is kind of outdated news now. Some of this is probably okay. Oh, Bitcoin surges 44,000 for the first time. All right, let's click on that. Yeah, these ads, man.
Today, Bitcoin jumps back above $42,000 as the cryptocurrencies rally carries on. Robinhood reports a surge of crypto trading in November as investors look to get off the sidelines. And Vance Spencer of Framework Ventures outlines where VC crypto funding is flowing after steep declines in 2023. Welcome to CNBC's Crypto World. I'm Talia Kaplan.
Let's watch this.
Bitcoin once again on the rise as investors push the cryptocurrency past the $44,000 mark for the first time since April of last year. By 1:45 Eastern, Ether's also moving higher, rising to $2,300, and XRP rising to 62 cents. Okay, let's talk about the top stories. Bitcoin investor Brian Kelly thinks the global macroeconomic environment is a boost to crypto prices. Investors are starting to bet that the Fed is done raising rates, and Kelly told CNBC's Fast Money what he thinks that means for investors.
I think it's a macro tailwind. We've been fighting the macro headwind for almost 2 years now, right? Rising rates, stronger dollar, all of that. The Fed's probably done. Europe has got a real problem on their hands. China's got a massive problem on their hands. And Japan is unlikely to tighten. So when I look at global liquidity, I think, yeah, sure, gold, Bitcoin, both of them are going to do well in this environment.
Now, Kelly told the Fast Money traders that he thinks we're close to a spot Bitcoin ETF being priced into the market and that prices could retreat shortly after a potential approval in early January. Next, the recent crypto rally has been a boon for Robinhood. The trading app told the SEC in a filing yesterday that November crypto trading volumes rose about 75% above the previous month. That surge in activity came even as stock and options trading volumes were mostly flat month to month. Now, the latest data marks a turnaround for Robinhood's crypto business after the platform reported a 55% drop in crypto trading volume in Q3 alone. Last, CFTC Commissioner Kristen Johnson says crypto firms should, quote, take a hint following the Binance settlement. She spoke at the Financial Times Crypto and Digital Assets Summit, where she expressed hope that the settlement and other recent crypto enforcement actions would serve as a template for how to operate. Now, Reuters is reporting that Johnson also said enforcement actions against industry players may have peaked following the $4.3 billion settlement with the world's largest crypto exchange. The commissioner also spoke last week at the annual Blockchain Association Policy Summit in Washington, D.C. At that event, she pointed to Binance and other recent enforcement actions, saying they, quote, created guardrails for the digital asset market in the absence of governmental action, specifically tailored to the crypto economy. All right, for our main story, let's turn to venture capital investment in crypto. The VC space lost significant momentum over the last few quarters, so I spoke with Framework Ventures co-founder Vance Spencer to learn why and whether he expects the downward trend to reverse course in the months to come. Recent reports show that venture capital funding for crypto startups remains challenging after a rocky year. Galaxy Digital Research revealed that the crypto and blockchain sector saw nearly $2 billion invested in the third quarter of this year, marking the lowest since the fourth quarter of 2020. That continued the downward trend.
All right, guys, I'm not going to play those. That's just some of the crypto news right there. I'm not going to play the whole video. Let's see here. Yeah, that's what's going on. Bitcoin hit 44K. I just want to give you guys thoughts. Wow, 44K 100 is going up. This is keep going up. I wish alts can try to pump more. Alrighty. Here's Ben Armstrong. He's talking about XRP. He's talking about XRP here. Ben Crypto. I'll play a little bit of it.
The ledger, the ecosystem of XRP. These are all videos that are coming up in the next week. You're not going to want to miss them. And so because of that, I thought this would be a good opportunity to take some of the haters for XRP and explain to them that you're wrong. And not only are you wrong, but you're low IQ. Low IQ. That's a good bit right there. I like that. Did y'all hear that? It's my own low IQ button. I love it. First of all, guys,
one thing about
here's
Ben
the number
Armstrong.
one myth.
One thing about Ben Armstrong, Ben Crypto, he's a pretty interesting guy to watch. Pretty funny sometimes.
XRP is centralized. This is something you hear people say all the time, and a lot of people will point to the fact that Ripple Labs is a centralized company. Okay, cool. Then other people will come and they will point to the fact that say, well, on the XRPL, it has a freeze function. Okay, it does. It does. You can freeze. You can freeze coins. You can freeze tokens on the XRPL. But did you know you can't freeze XRP? So you can make an argument for anything built on it, maybe, but not XRP itself. You cannot freeze XRP. You can't. They cannot do it. They make a big deal about the centralization of the supply. And then they got a ton locked up in escrow and they got a slow drip supply. That's actually good. I found out in some research, one of these XRP videos, I didn't know this, but the total supply will be exhausted in 70,000 years, guys. 70,000 years where the max supply will be reached. The current rate of the escrow. We're going to talk a lot about the escrow in that XRP explainer video. So if you want to know more about what that is and what that means, definitely check it out. I will tell you guys, after doing a lot of this research, I understand it better than ever now, for sure. And that's one reason why I love what I do, because I get to learn a lot more about the things that I like to learn about, and then I get to tell you guys about it in a simple way. So, guys, XRP is not centralized. That is not true at all. It is one of the biggest myths that's out there. Is it more centralization? Is a continuum. Everything follows on a continuum. I would argue that the supply locked up for XRP does make the supply a little centralized, or centralized to some extent, but there was a plan put in place to get around that, to fix that problem, and that's what you want to see companies do. Number two, banks don't need XRP. Well, first of all, the SWIFT system is trash, and yes, we absolutely do need XRP. We need a total overhaul to our banking system. There is absolutely no question about that, and a lot of people will say, oh, well, you know, the banks can do their own system. They don't need RippleNet or any of the Ripple products. BS. If they could have updated their system, they would have a long time ago. What's the equivalent to a point of sale for the software that the banks use? This stuff has not been updated in decades, guys. Decades and decades and decades. Not like 10 or 20 years, like longer. Okay? They're using archaic software because it's hard for vehicles or components of the financial system like a bank to be able to pivot and to change. But now, their crypto is forcing them to. Okay, but one of the other arguments, or the big myths that people say about XRP is that, well, the banks, so they can use the Ripple software, but they don't need XRP to settle the transactions. That is totally BS. Now, at one time, this was true, and this is what you see with a lot of XRP haters. I used to be an XRP hater. I got to be honest with you. I used to at one time. But what you see with XRP haters is they hang on to the same old tired narratives for years, even after they're done. Like this one right here, the banks using XRP is a tired narrative from all the way back in 2017, but it was valid for a few years. But at some point, because Ripple's a smart, see this, guys? Ripple's a smart company. Brad Garlinghouse is a genius. He is my hero in crypto. Ben Goertzel, smartest guy I've ever met in crypto. Brad Garlinghouse, that's my hero in crypto. Love that guy. He's awesome. And I love the way he fires back at the SEC. You guys know he's just my kind of guy. And we had the press conference, so you guys know what I mean by that. But the fact is, there was a narrative that the banks have to settle in XRP, and it was true for a while, but then Ripple changed their product lineup. Talk much more about this in the videos, but they went from Xcurrent, Xrabbit, XVIA into RippleNet and ODL. And ODL has recently been rebranded as well. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. But they went and did this, and they changed all their products, okay? So what happens and what occurs at that point is now with RippleNet and ODL, the banks are required to settle with XRP. So they will have to own XRP. No question about it. And that is a big change, and that's very beneficial for Ripple and for the XRP ecosystem and XRP Army, investors. Now that the banks have to do that, you may be saying, do they have to do it right now? Good question. Countries are being, and banks are being slowly rolled into this. There is an expiration date. I don't know what year it is. Maybe I'll find it in the rest of my research, where all of the banks will now, that are using the Ripple software, must be using and must be settling in XRP. So that's another one of the myths. What a difference a few hours makes. Guys, just a few hours ago, I felt great.
Okay, guys, so I'm not going to play the whole video. It'll be too long. But yeah, that's my take. I just want to play a little bit of Ben Armstrong. He talks XRP. There's still a lot of controversy going on about XRP. So, yes, a lot of news going on in the crypto. Like I said, we're living in history. Wow, look at that. Bitcoin at 44,281. Hey, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. It's been long. Hey, if you're new here, you like the content, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button. It's totally free. And that's my take on Bitcoin. Ben talks XRP and some crypto news. But hey, just want to say thank you to all my recently new subscribers. And if you're new here, you like the content, hey, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button. Hey, I will see you guys in the next one. Hope everybody have a great Tuesday. Take care.